ASE Master Mechanic. I am GM certified. I am Ford certified, both by the manufacturer. And my personal vehicles are all Fords. So when you hear this review, know that I have experience working on both cars, and I am biased a little bit towards Fords. So here's my deal with the Chevy Sonic. I rented this car from Enterprise Rent-A-Car to take on a road trip. I've got about 2,000 miles on this car, and I would like to share with you the good and bad about it. So here's the good. Would I buy this car? Yeah, I would. It's a really good car. I've really enjoyed driving this car, and it sails down the road, and it gets decent gas mileage, but not as good as Chevy says. So I'm doing, right now, you can see the dash, I'm doing 80 miles an hour, and I'm getting 30 miles per gallon average. I reset that the last time I was going down the road and fueled up, so that's what I'm getting. So this little car has a twin turbo a single turbo 4-cylinder engine in it, and it's a zippy little car. It has no problem doing 80 miles an hour, and right now I'm going into headwind, a little bit of a headwind, but not much. But you know, realistically, the gas mileage is not as good as Chevy says. So what we're looking at on mileage, when I am going about 70 miles an hour in the Kansas roads, I was getting 38 miles per gallon. When I'm here on the interstate doing 80 miles an hour, I'm getting 30 miles per gallon. And when I'm in town, I'm getting 32 miles per gallon. So the mileage is not as great as you would think. That being said, that follows up to my next complaint about this car, is I've never gotten any more than 10 gallons in the fuel tank. I drive along, I'm taking a trip, I'm driving through Kansas, I'm in the back areas of Kansas, and I'm looking, and there is no gas station that I have seen for a significant amount of time. And I'm looking, and I'm getting down, and the red light comes on, it's telling me I need fuel, and I pull off at that point, get fuel in my car, and I put 9.8 gallons of fuel in it. That's it. My motorcycle, my Honda motorcycle, is a ST1100, has a 7.4 gallon fuel tank, and this car holds 2.6 that I could get into it, 2.6 more gallons than my motorcycle. So that's a little ridiculous for a 4-door car. But I also prefer to drive more than 300 miles a day, or per fill up, and I can do it and sail along. So the car is great. I do appreciate a lot of it. Here's from my point of view. You can see the dash. The radio is over here. It's just out of reach, but that's okay because you got radio controls here. You got your cruise control speeds here. You've got a menu here where you can toggle through, and you can see your instant miles per gallon, average miles per hour. You can see all that. You can go through. You can see your tire pressures on each tire. And the radio syncs up effortlessly to your Bluetooth on your phone. No problem there at all. The visibility of the car from the driver's perspective is great. You look out, you see all your mirrors, everything is great. This mirror I don't like because the buttons for the OnStar are right on the bottom of it. And if you're not careful, every time I try to adjust my mirror or flip it flip the little thing for nighttime, I hit the SOS, the emergency call buttons, because you know you're like, if you pull just this, you'll actually readjust your mirror. So the only place to put your thumb is on the emergency call OnStar buttons, and it's like, yeah, I've accidentally called OnStar like probably about a half dozen times on this trip. Okay, now the air conditioning works great. The heating and ventilation controls work great. I'm doing 80 miles an hour. It's quiet. It drives smooth. It drives nice. It is a very nice car. The size is easy to zip around. The windshield wipers, they got these 3 nozzles. They're kind of crap. It doesn't seem to clean the windshield very well. It just puts like 3 squirts. It doesn't spray across your windshield. And I don't understand One other thing that I don't like about this car, it has this armrest that is made out of some kind of industrial commercial fabric that is like putting your arm on 60 grit sandpaper. So if you don't put like a sock over it or something like that, I mean, it'll just rub your arm raw. It is really, really abrasive. And they've got this like seam right on the edge of it. Now, as far as the seats, I would say these are comparable to an airplane seat. Not great, but they're comfortable enough to spend a long time in. The bottom cushion that you sit on is great. I don't have any problem with that. It's perfect. My butt never got sore. I've done 2,000 miles in this car. It's good. The back, I don't like the back. I've never liked the way Chevy does their back seats. I don't like this one either, okay? See that headrest, how far forward it is? No matter what you do, that headrest does not tip. So it is always bouncing you in the back of the head. It's, you know, and that's a whiplash protection. Tip so far forward. Ford moves. The Chevy does not. At least not on this model. Lumbar. There's no lumbar. It's just a big scoop. 12,000 miles on it, big scoop. Pain in the butt, pain in the back, actually. So right now, I actually have my jacket jammed behind my back because the way it's shaped, the sides of the seat force your back to curl in because the sides are higher than the back of the seat. Not a good seat design, and I'm 5'9", which is just on average height, and I have the seat all the way back, and I wish it could go back probably about 3 more inches. So that is my biggest gripe about this. Next to the fuel tank. Next to the fuel tank. Yeah. 10 gallons? No, that's not good. Yeah, the fact is I never got more than 9.8 gallons in the fuel tank when the red light's coming on. That's ridiculous. I'm getting 30 miles per gallon right now. I can put 10 gallons in the fuel tank. That's 300 miles. No good. No good. You need to have a bigger fuel tank, Chevy. And let's see. Is there anything else? No, I think that's it. So for me, I would have to say, if you're considering buying one of these cars, go rent one. It cost me $115 for the week. Much cheaper than a car payment. Rent it. See how it drives. See if you like it. It's a zippy car. It's got a little 1.4 liter turbocharged engine in it. It does do good on the gas mileage if you're not at highway speeds. It's fun to drive. AC works great. Express windows work great. Pretty much everything about this car I like a lot, and I would recommend it to someone, except for the fuel tank size. It's pretty small, and the seats. If you buy one, get the upgraded seats, and then get a sock to put over the armrest or something like that, because it has got this burly seam on it that is just horribly uncomfortable. So anyway, that's my review of this. Mixed bag on this Chevy Sonic. The one thing I can say about the fuel mileage, my Ford Mustang, 1989 Ford Mustang with 273 gears and automatic transmission in it. On this same trip, I averaged 28 miles per gallon. The best I got, and that's on the highway, so I only get 2 more miles per gallon with this little tiny engine. And on the Kansas roads where you're only doing 70 miles an hour, I get 34 miles per gallon in my Mustang with the V8, where I got 38 miles per gallon. So I got 4 more miles per gallon with this on the non-interstate Kansas roads than my Ford Mustang. And around town, my Mustang gets about 20 miles per gallon, where this still got 34. So is it the great fuel sipper they sell? I would say no. Is it a good car? And say if you can find one used or a lease return or something like that and get it for $10,000, I think you'd be happy with it. It's a decent car. I would definitely recommend this car if you're not doing a lot of road trips and not looking for something that actually gets really good gas mileage, because this is not it. Alright, well anyway, I hope this helps you on this review, and thanks for watching this. I think I covered everything. Big trunk space. The trunk's pretty decent. The seats fold down. There's a lot of room in the car. Drives nice. It's quiet. You Radio is pretty good. Yeah, it's a good car. I can't knock it on the quality of the car. They just missed the boat on the seats, fuel economy, and the fuel tank size. Yeah, you gotta have a better size fuel tank if you don't actually get the 40 miles per gallon that you claim your car gets. So, all right, thanks for watching. I hope this helps you guys with your reviews. Have a great day. Hope this helps you with your car purchasing. And my last thing, rent a car. If you're looking at a Ford Mustang and you've never driven one, go rent a Ford Mustang from someplace. Drive it, take it on a road trip around your state. Go do something, rent it for a week, and see if you actually like it. Because that is a way cheaper method of finding out if you like a car than actually sign the papers and then find out this car's horrible, hurts your back, or it's noisy or something like that. So rent a car, rent a truck, rent whatever it is that you're thinking about buying. Spend some time in the car. This was $115 for a week to rent it. And if you're thinking about a Chevy Sonic, go rent a Chevy Sonic. Go rent it for a week and see what it's like. All right, I know it's a long review, but I hope this helps you out. Take care.